motion's got time. Out it comes to Herschel Walker, and Walker has a first down to the 45-yard line. Then goes Pelluer.
They got a four-man line on defense, the Eagles I'm talking about.
Renfro went in motion. Pelluer with time. On target to Newsom. Timmy Newsom, excellent receiver coming out of that backfield. Makes the catch at the 42, another first down.
They had the matchup they wanted that time. Cobb was covering on the play, man for man. That's what you want. From a receiver standpoint, plenty of time. The key again, they did not get penetration. Throws the ball out into the left flat, and he makes Timmy Newsom makes the catch and goes out of bounds. Watch the pressure on Pelluer. Reggie White, 92. Brown, number 98. And they finally get him, but after he gets rid of the football and they make the completion.
Boy, that Reggie White's a handful, isn't he?
Oh, he is.
So 42 now, first down.
They play him on the nose, they play him at left end, they play him at right tackle.
Here's Herschel Walker. Walker will go inside the 40-yard line to the 37, gain of 5.
It's just not enough, but it's hard to figure out what they're going to do with it.
There's a good example of what you're talking about, Hank. Averaging 10 carries a game.
Yeah, great backs like to run the football. I don't care how you slice it, and that's what they have to do more of.
On a 3rd and 3, Pelluer, boy, he takes a shot as he tries to dive for the first down. I don't think he got it. Yep, 4th down, a long yard to go. Osby comes in motion. Straight ahead football that time, Timmy Newsom. Needs to get just short of the 32-yard line to pick up a first down. And they're down a little more than a yard. They didn't get it. They did not make it. And on 4th down, the Eagles able to hold. And Hank, that's what we talked about. You try to run against Buddy Ryan's defense, and a yard's hard to get. He was starting when Jaworski had been hurt.
They got an advantage coming out to the right side if they come. Here they come.
2nd and 10, Byers looking for some running room. Nice cutback by Keith Byers, and he is very close to a first down out to the 42. Ron Fellows made the stop. Your boy, about 235 pounds, you can finish well. Now they're indicating by measurement they are short.
See, now they got Bates out of here again with a tight end split way to the other side.
That's Tony in motion. Cavanaugh on a 3rd and 1, and that's going to be tough. I don't know that he got that. Boy, it's been tough in this first quarter to get the short yardage. Earlier, the Cowboys on a 4th and 1 not converting.
You're going to probably run a quarterback sneak, which they did that last time, or they'll run it with a back. If it's
only his 4th straight start today for Philadelphia. Cavanaugh, quick drop. Oh, as he belted. He had no chance because Michael Downs, coming from the free safety spot, poured through, and Cavanaugh hit and dropped at the 40-yard lines in the early going. 3rd down, 13. Cavanaugh wide open is Tony. Tony to the 20, to the 15, and he's all the way to the 13-yard line, and he could not have been more wide open. Jesse Penn eventually caught him.
He's out in the flat and then breaks up the field. Penn anticipated the ball being thrown in the flat. Look at him. He's way behind him. Finally, Penn chases him, and he's slowed down a little bit by Fellows.
Cavanaugh to Byers. Breaks that first tackle and makes something out of nothing, a penalty flag. He's dropped inside the 10. That's what he'll do, is make that first man miss you. When he gets outside 40 yards, he's in trouble. Celtic to hold. Paul McFadden's kick is on the way, and the Eagles are on the scoreboard. Philadelphia takes a 3-0 lead. 4 minutes, 36 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Working together and everybody healthy, and then when they dropped off, well, then his efficiency dropped off too.
Oh boy, guess who that is? Reggie White, number 92. He looked like he was shot out of a cannon that time, and that's the reason he is just as good as anybody's playing right now in the NFL.
Well, the great thing about him is, now here he is on the nose of the center. Watch Reggie White. Rafferty is trying to block him. He gets in the outside shoulder of Rafferty, gets penetration. And he's in good control, good balance, and he makes a sack.
Sacks in the NFC, and had another one there. White storming through. Here's Pelluer giving off to Dorsett after that 8-yard loss. Here he comes out to the 25. Tony will be short of the first down, knocked out of bounds at the 26-yard line. Roynell Young, 43, over to make the stop for Philadelphia. It'll be 3rd and 3. 3-0 Philadelphia. Walker comes in motion. Pelluer with some time. Walker, the intended receiver. And it's going to be knocked down. Andre Waters defending on the play. I think he ran left.
That's right.
A little harder to throw it running right. Cavanaugh back. Protection breaking down. Scrambling out, Randy White giving chase. It's going to be a first down for Kavanaugh as he goes out of bounds at the Dallas 48. And 106 straight starts for the Dallas Cowboys. Second down, 10. Tony goes in motion. Fires with the football. Big hole. And he uses it to good advantage to the 42. Mike Hegman, 58, made the stop.
Up front, they don't, you're in trouble.
Third down and 4 now for the Eagles. Last second changes defensively now for Dallas. Kavanaugh looking far side. Tony, he's going to try to get the first down. He did not. He's just short. That was a tough catch because I think the ball was on him before he spotted it. 3-0 Philadelphia. Telchik hits it very high. Oh, is this a remarkable effort. What placement by Telchik.
Up on top on a big play. Let's see if they do.
What they're going to try, Coach. You called it. LaFleur can't find anybody. Going to take off. He just got out of the end zone. Ken Clark giving chase. And pretty good job by Plur avoiding a safety on that particular play. The crowd feeling Plur was hit a little bit late. I think that Danny White was providing him. Missing.
Let's see if they try to go up. Oh, they're trying to go outside this time.
Dorsett breaks out of there. You know what that reminded me of, Hank? Remember that 99-yard run he had one time on a quick pitch? Top, as you said. Handed to Dorsett. He picks up 12, a first down for Dallas. They get out of a jam. Here's Walker. He's in a jam. Herschel, excellent job, breaks out of there. Look at this.
Forget it. He's over. He's gone.
Roynell Young giving chase.
No way he's going to catch him.
Touchdown.
The revolving door and coming out. Look at this. Joyner gets blocked. He jumped to the outside. Joyner has position. He goes back inside. Newsom makes a great block. He knocks right through, goes right through the traffic and comes out the other end. And once he gets ahead of you, forget it. It's all over. It's the bye-bye Blues.
The old bye-bye Blues again, Hank. That touchdown run ties the single-season record for the Cowboys of Tony Dorsett, who had 12. One of the season for Herschel Walker was 34 yards. That's a career long of 84. Track circuit, and you can see why, and you watch him run here.
Watch Newsom out in front, number 30. He breaks to the outside, and Newsom gets another block from the inside. It creates the cavity. Cobb misses the tackle, and he goes right through the traffic, comes right out the other end, and there he's gone.
I'll tell you what, Roynell Young gave a great effort. Look at this, Hank, but he just doesn't. No one's going to catch Walker.
Well, Roynell Young has good speed, but he never made any ground.
No, he didn't.
It's hard to defense, great ability and tremendous speed.
Here is Tony. Tony with a 5-yard pickup. Brings it out to the 25. It'll be third down 5 as you see the time remaining in this first quarter. Hit it on the 25. Third down now. 5 yards over the middle. Garrity makes the catch. Here he goes. Garrity across the 50 to the 49 of Dallas. 27-yard gain on the play. Johnny Holloway made the stop.
7 defensive backs. They get a 4-man rush this time, and not 7 or 6.
Jeffcoat misses on Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh coming back to the football, and the catch is made by Kenny Jackson. And that's some pretty good reaction by Jackson. A difficult catch, a first down catch of 10 yards. Kavanaugh now 4 of 8 for 87 yards. That 10-yard completion for the first down. Here's Byers and Randy White. White playing a strong first down.
He likes experience, and that's why they're still playing, but they're still playing well.
Second down now, 12 yards to go. Byers again is going to be thrown down. This time it's Eugene Lockhart along with Mike Hegman all year long.
Look at all the room they got on the right side from the passing standpoint, and also something in the middle.
Well, that's where they're going. Rolling right, Kavanaugh on 3rd and 13 on target. First down, that's Mike Quick.
See if they run right here. If they run, well, they're going to throw the ball.
Kavanaugh, you said it. He looks confident back there. Now scrambling around. Jones giving chase. Look out. That'll be the 3rd sack of the game. Jeffcoat and Kevin Brooks, number 99, who they're going to take a long look at today, who's been
a draw play here. Let's see. Oh, they're going to move the pocket again, going left.
Kavanaugh, and he's in trouble again. He had that one pump, and then all of a sudden the roof caved in. Jim Jeffcoat was there, and it's almost intercepted. Michael Downs on the pass intended for Kenny Jackson had the angle on the football.
His favor, he's on to bang one from here.
I like your optimism, Coach. He's got enough on this one. That's got enough distance. It's good. And McFadden is overjoyed. He's being picked up and carried around out there by Telchik, his holder. That might be a big breakthrough for this man. McFadden has really gotten down on himself, but what an uplifting experience that should be. 31 of them to show you how young this Philadelphia team is. On a 3rd and 9 from the shotgun, Pulur. Backside, Brown coming in. Here's Waters. Almost had the interception. 5-yard line now, 2nd down. 6 yards to go. Dorsett looking for some place to go. Nice little ad-lib effort. Very close to the 1st down out to the 40. Gary Cobb, number 50, made the stop.
Now Dorsett was really trying to set up something to the backside. And he gets over here to the right side and look at, he thinks he's, oh, no, he did. We don't get that part of it, but he finally sees a seam and gets the most out of the play as he possibly can. And I think that's what the great backs do. They stretch such a great running back.
Talk about him being such a good student of the game. 3rd down, less than a yard to go. Cosby comes in motion. Here's Walker. Pretty tough to stop that guy in that kind of a situation. Walker. Pulur to Dorsett. Flag on the play. He's to the 40, to the 30, and he'll go out of bounds at the 27, but the penalty flag at the 50-yard line.
Looks like a holding penalty, Gary.
Of 19 running years in a row. Pulur, as he throws that ball, had his arm hit. And it's going to be intercepted by Terry Hogue. Terry Hogue will be dropped at the 43-yard line. What happened when Pulur released the ball? Reggie White made contact with him. The ball was underthrown, and it's a 19-yard return on the interception by Terry Hogue. 1st down now at the 44 for Philadelphia. Double pump by Kavanaugh. Quick is there, and it's intercepted. Beautiful timing by Michael Down. Look at this, 49ers now jumped on top of New England. Obviously, the Cowboys following that with a great deal of interest. They need 49ers to lose that one. And here's Pulur, somehow got out of that jam. Seth Joyner's after him, and they're going to ground him at the 27-yard line. Now for Dallas, Dorsett and Walker out of the eye. Play action by Pulur. Wide open. Herschel Walker. And Walker across the 35 to the 36. Is he tough coming out of the backfield? That's a 10-yard completion. He's almost unstoppable.
Well,
anyway, now it's 2nd down, 15. Trying to set up the screen, and he's got it to Herschel Walker. The screen up the middle gets Walker almost to the 1st down marker. He's a couple of yards short to the 44-yard line.
Right.
3rd and 2 now for Dallas. Minute 11 left in the 1st down. Pulur's got time. Dumps it up, and that time Walker took his eyes off the ball. He was looking at the man coming up on him, Waters, and he dropped it. That was it in the 1st half.
Well, this is a great illustration of what talent, ability, and natural speed does. Look at, he stopped really in the line of scrimmage. A great block by Timmy Newsome, number 30, and he goes right through the traffic. Look at him, goes right through the pile, comes out the other end, and once he gets a step on you, it's over. School's out. Goes all the way for the touchdown, and they get 6 with the extra point addition. It's 7 at that particular stage, 7-3 in favor of the Cowboys.
And that ties the 2nd longest run from scrimmage for the Dallas Cowboys. Of course, Tony Dorsett's 99-yarder was the one that was playing. That's the halfway point score. 7-6 Dallas. CBS Sports coverage of NFL football will continue after this message and a word from your local station. To the top of the screen as Pulur on 1st down to throw. A little bit of difficulty scrambling out of there, being chased. Gets rid of it to Herschel Walker, and for all that, they gained about a yard. Well, I knew he was a player, and he's certainly added to that credibility as the year was worn on. 2nd down now, 9 yards to go for Dallas.
Now they're in the 46.
Dorsett. Tony, oh, what a nifty move. Looked like absolutely no place to go, and he gets yardage. Doug Cosby threw the lead block, and Dorsett brings it out a yard short, maybe 2 yards short to the 39. There's a little shovel pass forward to Walker. 1st down, out to the 50-yard line, and then some. He's to the eagle into the field. Terry Hogue, his former teammate at Georgia, eventually over to make the stop.
defensive end came right up the field, and that's the way you like to run the play. Look at the big cavity. Brown is way up the field. They don't have to block him. They run right inside of him. Look at the running alley, and he's finally knocked down by Terry Hogue, number 34. It was a perfect call because the end, Reedy, came up the field just like you want him to on the play.
Newsom replaces Walker in the backfield. He's there with Dorsett. This is Dorsett with the ball, and all of a sudden Seth Joyner's there.
Difficult to score a lot of points against Philadelphia.
Dallas with that lead at half, and they've got it right now, 7-6, and that ball broken up beautifully. Fouls at the last instant on a pass intended for Sherrard, and it'll bring up 3rd down and 12.
Reputation.
He had an interception last week. That game against St. Louis. Added that one down. 3rd down, 12. Pelluer, and again it's fouled, and he almost got it again. Here an 84-yard touchdown scamper. Here he goes again. He may have another one. This time they catch up with him. Boy, he bursts through there, doesn't he? To the 38, 39-yard line. Andre Waters caught up with him. And Herschel Walker was looking for another long 80-yard run.
You talk about a clean hole. Look at the trap block. What it was is a negative play. Clark went with a pulling guard, and he ran right behind a pulling guard, didn't block anybody, and Clark was still trying to figure out what happened on the play. Watch the right guard pull on the play. Look at, and Clark went with him for that reason. There was a big hole there, and Walker went right through there in kind of a push they get on the center and the right guard and left guard on this play. Here they come with the total blitz.
Oh, Giles unloaded on Pelluer, and Tony Hill can't hang on. But that was Dwayne Giles, number 53, that, I mean, he took Pelluer apart on this, and I'm surprised Steve got up as quickly as he did. Saxon is struggling. He's averaging only 32 yards.
You know, if you're going to beat Roynell Young, you got to make some kind of a double move. You're just not going to run by him like you tried to do in the last play.
Whoa, rush, and it's blocked. The kick is blocked by Jody Schultz. It's loose. There is a penalty flag. The Cowboys are on top of the ball at the 11-yard line, but Jody Schultz, number 95, third-year man from East Carolina, came up the middle almost untouched.
Right in the to the left part of your left middle. He gets right through the blockers and makes the penetration, takes the right angle, and blocks the kick. Jody Schultz, number 95, there he gets. He gets right through both blockers and gets right out in front beautifully and blocks the kick. A lot of times he takes the wrong angle and the guy's still able to kick the ball underneath the hands. That time he got the hands at the perfect spot.
That is the first block of Saxon this year. Schultz up the middle to do that. Your knee surgery. First down at the 11.
See if they're going to run left. Here they come.
Tony, who's back in there, bad ankle and all. Randy White is there. Boy, Randy White is something. 12. 7-6. Dallas.
Now looks like we're going to run right.
Here they go to Tony again. Tony to the 10. Tony to almost the 8-yard line.
Formation to the left side. Whoop. They go back the other way. They're going to roll, but roll to the
Kenny
right.
Jackson. He is in for the touchdown. Boy, they executed that beautifully.
Boy, they did. I tell you, they crossed everybody up because the wide side of the field was to the left where you have a lot of room.
And for the second time in this game, the Eagles have the lead. Very impressive call on that particular play. 13-7, the Eagles.
First and 10. They started doing it. Were very successful. Now they got away from it. They haven't done it for a long, long time.
The 26, Dorsett. Dorsett gets some operating room out to the 32. Terry. Second down now. 4 yards to go. Pelluer. He's in trouble. Reggie White buries him. The ball is fumbled. The Cowboys have recovered. Yards to go. Pelluer will operate out of the spread or the shotgun if you prefer. Pressure coming. He got it off to Walker. Walker's going to get the first down with a good second effort. Herschel Walker out to the 40. Giles made the stop. 10 yards to go after that last play. Approaching the end of the third quarter. Pelluer with a lot of time. Walker again. Good open field attempt by Reichenbach. He broke that tackle. Joyner knocks him out of bounds, but Reichenbach had him stopped 5 yards short of the first down, and now we're going to have a personal foul against the Eagles in front of the Cowboy bench.
See, the play itself is really not that impressive. What happens once he catches the ball is the thing that makes an impression.
Waters trying to plead the case for the Eagles, but it's fouls with the personal foul. Let's see if we can pick it up here. That's Joyner on the tackle, and here comes fouls. You just bounce off of it. First down now, 2 seconds left in this quarter. Rolling out, getting some time. End zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Renfro.
Watch Renfro now coming down the right side of your screen, gets off the line of scrimmage. He's kind of sneaky. Look, he makes a move, and see, a double move is effective on Roynell Young. We mentioned that a little while ago. Gets up the field, the ball is thrown right on the money. He makes the catch, touchdown, Cowboys.
At the end of the third quarter, we now pause for a word from your local station. Is building their lead against New England. So the Cowboys need some help there too. Here is Herschel Walker. He got a yard, and that's all Struthers, who's now playing quite a bit, number 93 out of Jackson State. To the near side, Gerard to the top of the field as Fleur has a 3rd and 2. Play action, and he's got his man. That's Cosby, the tight end, who they said they wanted to go to a lot today, and he makes an important 3rd down catch for the first down for their new offensive scheme this year.
I can't understand yet why. Here's a draw play.
They're set, and there's just nothing going on there. Good reaction that time by Greg Brown, but also Alonzo Johnson was over there. Fleur coming up middle, the pressure, the pass broken up. Boy, that ball, lucky it wasn't intercepted, and it just didn't materialize at all. I guess Walker was the guy who was intended for, but he had them down. He's consistent. 3rd down, 13 now for Dallas. Fleur over the middle, and that one not well thrown. He was waiting for the man to clear over the middle, and it just didn't develop, that man being Newsom.
See if they run right here. They're leaning this way. Nope, play action right.
That's what you wanted, those, that play action. Kavanaugh going for it. Down here is Johnson. Check that, Jackson. And he made a fine catch at the 30-yard line.
Is the coverage guy on the play, the right corner, and he runs right by him. The ball is thrown right out in front, and Kenny Jackson, number 81, makes the play after he beats Ron Fellows. Look at, he's about 2 yards out in front. Fellows makes a desperate attempt to knock the ball down, but it's 2 out in front. I think that is typical of the kind of a quarterback Kavanaugh can be.
Kavanaugh throwing that one on the line, and John Spagnola, the tight end, made the catch, and he made it with people all around him. 3rd and 2.
They're going to run left.
Tony in motion, fires, and I don't think he made it. Randy White made sure of that. Now you've got a 4th down, Coach.
And I think if he had a choice, he'd rather kick from the left hash mark than the right hash mark, because he kicks a natural hook sometimes, aims it a little bit inside the right upright, and goes right through there in good shape from the left hash mark.
This will be officially a 40-yard attempt by McFadden. It's on the way, and the Eagles have the lead.
Look at the two of them. They spent a lot of time together, and they're happy for each other when they do something extremely well. And that's the way they've gone. They've lost, I've said so many times, that you're going to win or lose 5 or 7 games with a kicking game. They've lost about 5 with a kicking game.
Kickoff, 2 men there. Lovett eventually has it. Lovett to the 15-yard line, and that's where Dallas will start. 17 of the 28 teams were still the playoff picture. Shows you how tight it's been. Here's Pelluer. And here he goes. Herschel Walker. Walker, touchdown. $84 yards again, Hank.
Nothing but a slant pass to Herschel Walker, who was anchored on the right side in the double wing formation. He runs right inside. It was Andre Waters, it looked like. Ran right inside of him and goes all the way for the touchdown. One play, one lightning.
Lightning has struck twice, though. He had an 84-yard run from the line of scrimmage, and now an 84-yard touchdown catch.
See, that's the nice thing about getting somebody in the backfield out on the formation as a wingback. He's out there to the outside, and Waters is playing on the left position, on the left corner, playing him man for man. They just threw the ball inside. They had linebacker helped underneath, but he's got so much speed. Reichenbach was involved in it. Waters was involved in it. He just runs right down the sideline and goes all the way for the touchdown. It's hard to defense speed.
Wow. Well, You know, he said he wanted to go back to running track. Why does he have to run track? He's had a track meet out here today.
Well, he's practicing right now. He's rehearsing for the track season right now on the two plays he made today.
22-16 Dallas. Charles Crawford out of Oklahoma State. To the 20, 25, and look at this. Out to the 35, the 40, and some of those big plays continue to develop here. 43-yard line. Philadelphia now trailing. Kavanaugh over the middle. Spagnuolo wrestles and he's got it. Spagnuolo still on his feet, and the veterans to the 30-yard line. Lockhart eventually making the stop. A 26-yard game, and Spagnuolo now made two big catches. And
the side is in hot pursuit. Tries to shake the ball loose, but Spagnuolo maintains possession and runs down the field, and finally tackled by Everson Walls, number Spagnuolo.
Line of scrimmage at the 31. First down, Philadelphia trailing 21-16. Kavanaugh going up top. Jackson is there. Touchdown, Kenny Jackson.
Plum mentioned the fact going into the game they could lick fellows on a flag, on a post flag, and here it is, good protection. And look at, he throws it on the outside of Fellows. Here comes the ball coming down. Boy, what a sensational catch by Kenny Jackson. Fellows
5. Bullock, Bob Hayes, and Calvin Hill hold the record, so he's too short of that. Here's Pallure. He tries to get rid of it. They may have intentional grounding there. Reggie White had him. That's what they're calling intentional grounding by Pallure. It's going to be 2nd and 23 for the Cowboys. Cosby in motion. Pallure setting up at the 2, comes out throwing. He's got Sherrard at the 20, so they get some of it back. They're still about 12 yards short of the first down.
They don't know where to line up. Bernard Wilson is confused. They're playing a zone this time. Now the middle is wide open.
Take off. He's got a long ways to run. Can he get there? He will not. He's short of the first down at the 32.
The situation now, Herschel Walker's on a wing. Whoop, he doesn't know where to go. They might try to get it to him in the flat. Now he's going motion right.
Pallure looking that way. He's going to try to take off. He fumbled the ball. It's picked up by Dallas, but they are short of the first down. Rafferty, the veteran center, came up with it, and the Eagles have the football as they've run out of downs.
Game.
Jackson has had a big game. Comes in motion. Byers on a 3rd down and 10. Will not get the first down. It'll bring up a 4th down with 1:30. 5 seconds left. Dallas to lose their 4th in a row, 6 of their last 7 games. They can't somehow manufacture some kind of a comeback. And this is caught. And did he get out of bounds? Catch by Sherrard. He did not get out of bounds, did he?
No, he didn't.
The clock is running with 20 seconds. You see the time left.
Well, now they're going to be careful. This prevent defense, you know, people go right down the field against this prevent a lot of times. You're not careful.
Pallure, and the catch is made out of bounds at the 48-yard line by Walker. Stops the clock. You see the time left. 6 seconds. Hill and Sherrard to the far side.
Yeah, they got to hope for a pass interference or some kind of a magic play.
Pallure's going to put it up for grabs. Cosby's down there. Are the Eagles as well? And Hogue went up, and that is going to be the end of the football game. So the Cowboys will not make the playoffs. They have lost their 4th in a row. Buddy Ryan's team now moves to a record of 5-9-1. A team that in the second half of the season has played everybody as tough as you can play them. Losing one game early in the year in overtime, winning another, tying another. It was the game, as you called it, Hank, of big plays. Very difficult to protect your quarterbacks. And the type of game which had a very, very interesting rhythm to it. So, got to congratulate Buddy Ryan. On the other hand, as you watch Tom Landry and the Cowboys go into the dressing room, you realize that you just don't automatically make the playoffs. There's a lot of things that make you successful in 20 straight winning years.
You have to earn the right to make the playoffs.